morning, everybody. John Peineck with the Mohave Valley Daily News. This is the Daily Dose for Friday, July 30th, our last one of the month.
Yeah.
And it's a TGI Friday.
Yes.
It's been a long week, huh?
Yeah, one more day and we're done with this month.
You know what? I think these gray skies make things kind of drag sometimes. So
I agree.
But I'll take it. It was nice. All right.
Yes.
The Daily Dose is brought to you by the TriState Radiology Center. The TriState Radiology Center offers a wide-open, large-bore MRI to scan larger body sizes up to 450 pounds. You know, I think every time I say larger body sizes, Jeff looks right at me.
I don't
know
not.
what
That
that's all
don't.
about.
No, that's not true.
In addition to the MRI, we offer digital X-rays. TriState Radiology Center is an American College of Radiology accredited facility, so call them today at 928-460-7226. And remember, at TriState Radiology Center, your image means the world to us.
And us.
And us.
And us.
All right. Got some great, yeah, Brenda, mine did too. Mine wasn't in a bag. If your newspaper showed up, it wasn't in a bag, and it's already raining, call in. Ask for Wells.
That's right. You can get another one.
Yes.
Might even give you two to make up for it.
2 dry ones.
Yes.
All right, we got a bunch of things going on, so let's jump into it. We're going to start with our breaking news. Today's breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care. Now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them for your appointment at 928-299-2588. So yesterday we did the PM preview. Jeff left out of here and immediately was not really a witness to a crash, but it happened right around the corner from us.
Almost.
There you see a little red Honda Civic. We got a bunch of information on that, but let's. Jeff was able to pull some dash cam video yesterday of the actual accident. It was over here at Highway 95 and Marina. So about 4 o'clock. So Jeff, can you roll that?
I sure can.
Take a look.
Whoops, hold on. I got to start over. I wasn't ready for that. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm going to get it, though.
We can't play the sound to it because
That's right.
it is,
I forgot we were watching it. Now we can do it. Okay, here
all right,
we go.
go ahead and roll it.
Let's roll it. Okay, here we go. Dash cam. We're going to rewind it one more time.
Boom. Yeah, so not the way you want to start out your day.
No.
Actually, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You see the yellow light there. So one guy turned in front of the truck. The guy driving the Civic was cited for failure to yield. Is that right?
Yes.
So, you know, it's the truck fared fairly okay. There's some decent damage to it, but that Civic, I think its days are done.
Yeah, it got
way
the
it
better
looks.
of the Civic for sure.
It got them pretty good.
Yes.
So.
All
right. So moving on to our other breaking news: Tri-State and Flash Flood Watch for the weekend. This watch started at starts at noon today. That will go through 5 a.m. on Sunday unless the National Weather Service modifies it. It includes all of Mohave County, Clark, Lincoln, Nye, Esmeralda counties in southern Nevada, a few other counties in San Bernardino, but Bullhead City, Kingman, Havasu, and Needles are all included, as well as Las Vegas. They're expecting some pretty good rains. They predicted rains of 1 to 2 inches per hour could be expected, with higher rates accompanying storms. So, has a lot of force. So, if you go out into if you drive out into the standing water areas there's a good chance that you could either short out something in your electrical system, and now you're just a barrier, or you could get washed away. We've got some video from, I think it was
our last storm.
Yeah, was that Havasu well, this is the video from our last storm last weekend. But we saw some video recently of, I want to say it was up in Kingman or Havasu, one of the two.
The one where the truck.
That's right. It was near the bridge down there.
Yep.
And it was a truck that decided that he was going to try and go through standing water, and this big pickup truck. The four-wheel drive doesn't do anything for you when you are floating down the wash. So turn around, get out of there.
Don't drown. Turn around,
don't drown.
That's right.
The funny thing about that video is that you had people that were, they said that the water subsided like in 30 minutes.
Right.
So if he would have just backed up, sat there for 30 minutes, that would have been gone. He could have gone on his way. Now he's somewhere down in New Mexico or something. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, just remember over there on 95, it gets real bad. They haven't figured that drainage out yet.
I'm a Midwest guy, and in the Midwest, we get a lot of rain and snow and everything, so they put in gutters and sewers and all this stuff to drain the water off. We don't have that here.
Right.
So it's got to go somewhere, and when it comes fast like that, it just sits on the road. All right. Next, we have Live Well Mohave. This is Eve Ford. She's a health planning consultant hired by Kingman Regional Medical Center. She did a Live Well Mohave discussion session Thursday in Bullhead City. The session was to gather input for the Community Health Assessment and Community Health Improvement Plan. They had people from community, although we only had 7 people, and 6 of them were healthcare or social service workers that showed up to give their input. It's a joint program between KRMC and the Mohave County Department of Public Health. They take all of the input from the community and develop a health improvement plan. Some of the things that they identified as problems were problems the last time they did this back in 2018. Substance abuse, obesity, and teen pregnancy. But they kind of modified some of those. They wanted to expand efforts to reduce all forms of substance abuse, not just previously it was illicit, so prescription drugs, those kinds of things. Now they want to expand it to all forms, which is kind of interesting. For healthy living, they want to expand the obesity component from the last community health improvement plan. And then for teen pregnancy, they want to expand available prevention programs in Bullhead City schools and efforts aimed at reducing teen pregnancy rates by 10%. Listen to this. The teen pregnancy rate in Bullhead City area currently is 27.6 births per 1,000 girls aged 19 or younger. That seems pretty high.
That seems a little high, yes.
Yeah. So they're putting that plan together, and obviously we appreciate that. All right. Maybe we should have had this next one as breaking news as well. I know you're going to be out there, but the Bullhead City Middle School will be closed to the public today so that the Bullhead City School District personnel can receive training in responding to active violent events. If you see a bunch of police cars and SWAT vehicles and a little Range Rover.
A reporter.
Yeah, a little white Range Rover racing along, and then some more police cars, all heading over to the Bullhead City Middle School. Don't be alarmed. Don't go down there and think that you can be a good guy with a gun to help. It is training.
Yeah, it's training,
Don't
guys.
freak out. They're going to be doing, it's the
Active
integrated,
shooter? Is that what?
Integrated Community Solutions to Active Violence Events. So it's IC Save. Will be presented to more than 300 teachers, administrators, and support personnel. So they're going to be doing some classroom stuff mostly in the morning, and then in the afternoon they're going to be doing, I guess, simulated active shooter training. So
we'll have photos and video.
We will have photos and video of this.
For Monday.
We got Bill, well, probably Sunday's paper, I would think.
Oh, I'm talking about our show.
Oh, yeah,
show.
Yeah.
Of course, the paper will be out Monday, yes.
Yes. In your video will probably be up today, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Good. Yeah, so check it out. I'm looking forward to seeing
Might even
it.
do something live. I don't know. I got to ask. I get permission.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch from the safety of my home.
There's nothing dangerous about it. It's a training.
You know, I just don't want anybody to trip and head down there and be like, I am going to stop this active shooter myself. All right. We have a COVID testing site has moved to the Sunlink Community Center. There's 2 phases to this. First of all, Embry has moved from the Mohave Community College down to the the Sunlink Community Center. It's been a long week.
Tongue twister.
But on top of that, not only have they moved out of there, but they also are not doing testing anymore. They instead are vaccine. They're not doing vaccines anymore. They're doing testing, which are free. They're also doing antibody testing. which you have to pay for, but I'm not sure what that. And for $100, you can do a rapid COVID-19 test with results in 30 minutes. So if you go down to the college, they are preparing to open up school down there, so Embry moved their stuff down to the Suddenlink Center. All right. There's some interesting stuff here. Russian lab briefly knocks space station out of position. That was kind of an interesting one. Everything's fine there, nothing to see. It's back in position, back in orbit where it needs to be. Everything's good. The economy surpasses pre-pandemic size. This is on our business page. There was a lot of really good information on our business page, but one of them is the economy surpasses pre-pandemic size. I know that we've been looking at I think we're probably calling it the COVID recession. According to the economists, the U.S. economy grew at a 6.5% annual rate last quarter. It wasn't as well as they had predicted. They predicted 8%, but it is the second quarter in a row, and they are predicting that for the rest of the year, it should be right around 6.5% for the rest of 2021. That would amount to the greatest, the strongest calendar year growth since 1984. The prior year, we had a 3.4% contraction, so we lost 3.4%, which was the worst decline since the 40s. That's obviously COVID-related. But it's one of the things they said is that it could have been much better, but the economy is struggling with clogged supply chains related to the rapid reopening of the economy. You have people not wanting to go back to work. So that's holding up, people complaining about the price of gas, as am I. But the reality is that there is a much larger demand than there is supply right now. And we know that because we had gas stations here in town that were running out of gas. So we expect that those truck drivers and delivery drivers and that eventually will get caught up there and we'll be in good shape. I wish they had closed caption because I can't hear what he talks.
Yeah, I just typed in there. There's a little gear at the bottom of the screen and your video player. You click on that, and then the captions will come on. You have to turn it on, and then you will be able to read what we say.
That provided the closed caption people can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Well.
All right, we got sports, but let's come back to sports.
Okay.
Yes. And we have tomorrow morning, Jeff's going to be out at Human Being.
Oh, yeah.
They have a celebration, 15 years in Mohave County.
Pretty cool.
We've only had them here in town for a little bit, but
are they giving anything away for
Cindy,
that?
That stopped on July 10th. It says 15% off.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
what they said?
So you get a discount.
No, I'm sorry. 15% small black coffee.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it was that when I was a kid. I think it was more than that.
It was more than that, 25 cents.
We have our lifestyle section. I had the opportunity to proofread the entire, there was several pages in the lifestyle section, so I had to read all of the stuff, all of the stories in here, and I learned a lot. The first thing I want to talk about is the trick to traveling cheaply is flexibility. It's a big story about how you can travel cheaply. You just really need to be flexible. John doesn't understand the words coming out of his own mouth most of the time. That is true, Clayton. Can you ban Clayton,
Yeah.
Clayton Parker? So as a person who used to own a travel agency, I can tell you that everything in here is exactly accurate. The only thing I would add to it is use a travel agent. Unless you're one of these that have a lot of points piled up somewhere, but use a travel agent. Speaking from experience, the travel agent knows how to package all these things together, go to different areas, and if you have a problem, you can call the travel agent. You don't have to deal with the people directly at the resorts or the airlines, which is horrible. And yesterday, I was reading about somebody that is traveling to Costa Rica who had booked their flight and booked their hotel and all this other stuff. And they went to book their shuttle from the airport to the hotel and then found out that they had booked it through a site that had them landing at this airport instead of this airport, and now it's a 4-hour drive, and it's going to cost them several $100s to get from there to there and back. So I would add that, use a travel agency. We all deserve a better credit reporting system. A lot of stuff in there that I thought was really great information. And then we have weekend happenings.
You know, I thought I had that picture ready. I can't find it, but go ahead and
Little
talk about
River
it.
Band?
Yeah, the Little
All right,
River
so
Band.
these are things happening this weekend, starting today. Tonight and Saturday over at Harris Fiesta Showroom is Little Joe y la Familia.
Nailed it.
See. They're at 8:30 tonight. Little Joe is 80 years old and no signs of slowing down. So he's going to be out there. They said there's a few tickets left for each night. Only a handful of tickets left for each night. So you can go to Harris-Laughlin/shows. How's your chi? Your chi?
Chi, si. It's bueno. It's bueno.
It's bueno?
Yes.
Yeah. Infinite Prosperities invites the public to attend a guided Ho'oponopono sound bath. That's either 8:30 a.m. tomorrow or 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. It's a Hawaiian method to clear the conscious and subconscious of limiting thought forms. So if you need to clear your chi or align your yin and yang or whatever, I'm not sure. That's a good one. They're on Hancock Road down here. This is one, Jeff, I'm amazed that you have not spoke about. J&J Events is hosting Bar Olympics at 1 o'clock tomorrow at the Miracle Mile Event Center. That's
I didn't even
down
know
the
about
street.
it.
Listen to this.
Huh.
So we have the Olympics going on.
Right.
Here's your Bar Olympics. Teams of 2 to 4 people will compete at events such as cornhole,
Okay, yeah.
beer pong, all right, flip cup, not so good, battle shots, I'm not sure what that is, but sounds awesome.
Maybe you have to see how many shots you can battle your partner with. I don't know. That could get bad.
That sounds scary, yeah. Boat races, I don't know what that is, quarters, ice cube relay, 3-ball billiards, and a poker walk. See how it's a poker walk, not a poker run?
Right, yeah.
People are going to be drinking. So.
I know, they don't want them running.
It starts at 1 o'clock, goes until everyone's done. You have to register in advance, so go to jjmysteryevents.com. It's $10 a person. It's right down the street here. I'm going to see if I can convince my wife
You're
to
get into
go
it?
to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And then we have the Little River Band. They are going to be at the East Center tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So go and check them out. Tickets start at $30 at edgewater-casino.com. This is where I think. Are you working Saturday night, Jeff?
I work every night, John.
Are you working down at Coview Saturday night?
I am not.
Okay, we'll see.
We might. I don't know.
Down at Coview Saturday night is Girls Night Out, the show. It is one of the top-rated male review shows in the country. And
I
if you
might
don't-
go now.
If you don't, I'm thinking that Jeff's working and he's not letting us know. It's choreographed dance numbers, interactive crowd participation. So, ladies, grab your friends, get down to Coview, and check out Girls Night Out, the show. It's $20.
I'm not working.
$19.95.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not working it.
You're not working it? All right. So if you're hoping to see Jeff down there
Not
strutting
gonna
his
happen.
dance moves,
Nope,
he will not
Forget
be there.
about it.
All right. Let's go back and check out sports.
All right, sports.
So we have a fishing forecast. Our guy, Mike Huseman from River King Tackle, is the sponsor of our fishing forecast, our Friday fishing forecast. We like to get videos from him. I don't know if he's still out on the water. You know, they like to be out early like this when it's rainy, especially.
They're always on the
and-
water this early. They
yeah,
are.
So we have not been able to get a video this week, but we know that River King Tackle over at 1812 Highway 95, you can go and get all of your anchovies and live bait and lures and
All your fishing needs.
jerk bait and
Jerk
poles.
bait.
And
He likes that word. I know
I
he
do like
does.
jerk bait. But we also have a story in here from Rusty over at Rusty's at Riviera Marina. Anglers are having success with stripers. There's a lot of stripers hitting both out on the lake and out on the river. We got some guys in here. The guy on the left is Mike Gabrielson, fishing from the shore at Davis Camp. He landed a 5.28-pound striper using anchovies. And on the right, that's Ben Ailman, Chris Vasquez, and Jeremy Park. They drift fished
That's right.
from Community Park to Riviera Marina, and they grabbed all them stripers on their way. So, also with anchovies. Apparently, stripers love anchovies. We also got Jim's column in here, Jim Luxick in here, talking everything sports. So he's got some NHL and some baseball and football, all that.
Some
So
NASCAR or
all right, yes. So last week I talked about the NASCAR race. I was way premature.
we're 2 weeks off.
Right. It still isn't this week. However, we have our NASCAR page in here, and they got a really neat story about Watkins Glen, talking about an era of dominance between Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart at Watkins Glen. So go and check it out. During a 13-year stretch, the two of them had 9 wins at Watkins Glen. So go and check that out.
He's a
pretty
good
sharp.
road course driver, Jeff Gordon is, so that's why he's up there with those ratings.
And that's one of them that I would watch, but that's not till next weekend.
Right,
so.
next weekend. Yep, we'll be looking forward to that. That's in New York, so.
Yeah, Marley, we had Jim's review of Old yesterday in the paper, and he liked it.
He did like it, yeah.
Yeah.
His review was good.
All right, today in history.
What do we got?
In 1975, former Teamsters Union president Jimmy Hoffa disappeared. He just vanished.
Right off the
Suburban
face of the
Detroit.
earth.
Yeah, it's weird that for a union president just to disappear like that.
Yeah, it is.
Although presumed dead, his remains have never been found. So
Mystery.
they think that he might be in the end zone at Giant Stadium.
Huh? Never know.
I mean, there's a bunch of different reports, so we'll see. All right,
See what happens.
weather. Weather's brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. You know, they say that there is a chance of afternoon storms. When I left the house this morning, it was raining. Most of the way here, it was raining. So I would say
Good chance.
there's a real good chance of storms today.
Okay.
High around 106. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a chance of storms. High around 107. Sunday, sunny, 108. Everything dries out. Be nice and humid, and 108. Monday, sunny and 112. Tuesday, sunny and 115. I don't like the way that's trending.
Yeah, going back up.
When's National Cheesecake Day? Today?
You have to get some cheesecake.
You can cheese anything, and
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday.
It is. He's 74.
I'm not sure his age,
I
but
think that's what
I don't
heard.
want to hack
74. Yeah, I don't want
it.
him.
Yeah, I don't want him coming after me.
You said I was 74. All right, I think we're going to close on my awesome Arnold impersonation.
Yeah, let's do that.
This has been brought to you by TriState Radiology Center. The TriState Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Hey, look, it is going to rain this weekend. We could get some serious rain this weekend. Please, use your head when you go out to... Clay Parker hates my singing. Now he hates my impersonation. I thought we banned him from this page.
Oh, no, he's fun. You got to leave him in
I'm
there.
going to drop by. He works over at Totally Awesome Printing. I'm going to go over there, and I'm just going to sit in the lobby and sing and do impersonations all day today. All right, it's going to rain. We could get some serious rain. Please use your head when you're crossing low-lying areas. It just doesn't make any sense to try and brave through it. Just stop, let it subside, and go. Are you doing a rain dance? I've been rain dancing all month. All right, everyone. Thanks, Jeff. I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you. You as well. Everybody else
we'll
out
see you
there.
Monday.
See you Monday. Bye, everybody.